When was the last time a Windows update genuinely made you excited? Not just curious but truly excited? If you're being honest, it's probably been years. For many of us, the last time Windows actually felt magical was back in the era of Windows 7. A time when the OS looked clean, ran fast, and felt like a true leap forward in design and stability. Everything about it, from the snappy Aeroglass interface to the smooth animations, screamed refinement and innovation. That was the golden age of Microsoft's desktop experience. The company was confident, creative, and pushing boundaries. People genuinely looked forward to installing a new version of Windows. It wasn't just software, it was an event. Then came Windows 8, and things started to change. It was bold, sure, but also confusing. The start screen replaced the classic menu. Live tiles took over. Suddenly your desktop looked more like a smartphone. Microsoft was chasing trends instead of leading them. Windows 8.1 tried to undo some of that damage, but the magic was gone. The innovation that once felt exciting started to feel forced, disconnected from what users actually wanted. Then arrived Windows 10, a solid recovery. Fast, reliable, familiar. It felt like Microsoft had learned from its mistakes. But it wasn't revolutionary. It was safe. It was corporate. Windows 10 was a platform that just worked, but it didn't inspire anyone. It became the workhorse of the digital world. Dependable, yes, but never thrilling. And then came Windows 11, a fresh coat of paint that promised elegance and simplicity. Rounded corners, centered taskbar, modern icons, it looked beautiful. But once you started using it, something felt off. Many beloved features were simply gone. The freedom to resize the start menu, removed. Taskbar customization, restricted. Drag and drop functions, limited. It looked new, but it felt controlled, like Microsoft was designing for aesthetics, not usability. That's not innovation. That's restriction wrapped in design polish. Fast forward to now, Windows 11 version 25H2 is rolling out across millions of devices. You might not have even noticed it. No keynote, no major event, no hype. Just a quiet download in the background, and that's because Microsoft didn't want to hype it. The company openly admitted that 25H2 isn't a major update. It's a maintenance release, a brief moment of calm before their next big move. They call it refinement. But in truth, it feels like retreat. 5H2 isn't about adding groundbreaking features. It's about cleaning up, removing old components, and preparing the system for what's next. A future that revolves less around the operating system and more around artificial intelligence. But let's pause for a second. When the biggest highlight of your update is that it removes tools, something is wrong. PowerShell 2.0? Gone. WMIC, Windows Management Instrumentation Command Line? Gone too. Classic components trusted for years by developers and power users? Deleted. Sure, Microsoft improved some back-end systems, better security, performance tweaks, but nothing that makes the everyday experience better, nothing that excites the people who actually use Windows every day. So where's the innovation going? The answer is simple. AI, specifically Microsoft Copilot. Copilot isn't just another assistant. It's Microsoft's new direction, the heart of its strategy. It's being embedded everywhere. In Windows, Microsoft 365, Edge, Bing, and Azure. Every month it evolves, gaining new skills, automating workflows, summarizing meetings, and even generating ideas. For Microsoft, this shift makes sense. Windows licenses don't make the big money anymore. Most users upgraded to Windows 11 for free. The future isn't in operating systems, and it's in subscriptions. Copilot Pro, Microsoft 365, Azure Cloud, AI services. That's where the profits lie. Microsoft wants to turn every user into a subscriber. Every PC into an AI-connected device. Every click, every prompt, every line of code, part of a massive, intelligent network. But not everyone wants that. Some users don't want constant AI surveillance. They don't want telemetry data being collected or updates that install automatically without consent. They want freedom, control, simplicity, and that's where Linux shines brighter than ever. Linux isn't new. It's been around for decades. But recently, it's experiencing a renaissance. People are switching to Linux because they're tired of feeling trapped by corporations. Tired of losing control over their own computers, Linux gives that control back. It's free, open source, and customizable to the core. You can design your desktop exactly how you want it. You can choose your update schedule, your interface, your kernel, your experience. There's a distro for everyone. Fedora KDE Plasma for those who crave cutting-edge updates and daily evolution. Debian Stable for users who prefer reliability and long-term peace of mind. Ubuntu for beginners who just want something simple and solid. Pop! OS for creative professionals and gamers. Arch Linux for tech enthusiasts who love to tweak every detail. Unlike Windows, Linux doesn't treat users like products. It treats them like participants. You're not forced to update. You're not bombarded with ads. You're not locked into subscriptions. You are in charge, and the best part? Linux is built by people, passionate developers, volunteers, and enthusiasts from all around the world. They don't care about stock prices. They care about the experience. When Linux updates, it's not about revenue. It's about progress. When a new feature launches, it's not to sell something. It's to make something better. Even the problems in Linux, the occasional bugs, crashes, or compatibility quirks, feel more honest. Because you know they come from innovation, not from rushed deadlines or hidden agendas. With Linux, everything feels alive. You see real growth, real feedback, real change. And as Windows 10 support officially nears its end, millions of users are asking themselves a hard question. Is it time to move on? For many, the answer is yes, because Windows, the OS that once defined personal computing, now feels like it's chasing trends it doesn't understand. It's built more for shareholders than for users. But Linux? It's still built for us. The more you explore it, the more it feels like rediscovering what technology was supposed to be: empowering, customizable, personal, and free. So maybe this is the real story of 2025, not another Windows update, not another AI announcement, but a quiet revolution, users reclaiming control of their computers, one open source install at a time, because Windows might still dominate the market. But Linux quietly and passionately is dominating hearts, and maybe, just maybe, the next great computing era won't be led by corporations, but by communities. Microsoft recently rolled out Windows 11 version 25H2, and for many users, it's underwhelming. Unlike past updates that brought noticeable improvements, 25H2 mostly focuses on removing legacy tools like PowerShell 2.0 and WMIC, while making minor security tweaks behind the scenes. There's little to excite longtime Windows fans. Meanwhile, Microsoft is shifting its focus to AI integration, especially Copilot, which is now deeply embedded across Windows, Microsoft 365, and Edge. While this strategy makes sense financially, many users feel the operating system itself is stagnating. This has created an opportunity for Linux, which continues to thrive as a free, customizable, and community-driven alternative. Distros like Fedora, KDE Plasma, and Debian Stable offer daily updates, long-term stability, and a sense of control that Windows no longer provides. For users tired of corporate restrictions and subscription-based ecosystems, Linux isn't just an alternative, it's a fresh start. As Windows 10 reaches the end of support, more users are exploring Linux, enjoying a system that feels alive, evolving, and truly theirs.